The 3 trading mistakes that are keeping you unprofitable. This is going to be a very juicy video. The past few days for me have been a little bit slow, as you can see over here. And so I said, you know what, let's make a video about the things that are keeping you unprofitable. Because I used to be just like you. I used to be pretty bad at trading too. But now I'm pretty good. So I'll tell you what I did. So why are you unprofitable? Let's get down to business, right? There's only 3 reasons why you're still unprofitable. It's either your strategy is cheeks, you don't do any analysis, or your psychology is all messed up. Those are the 3 reasons. Now, the thing is, most people don't understand why they're unprofitable. They look at their trading account, it's literally flat. For the past 2 months, they're losing money and they're like, I don't know what to do. Maybe tomorrow I'll try this, and then I'll try this, and then I'll try this. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. Stop changing your strategy every day. I used to do the same thing, bro. I would literally trade one strategy for a week. And if it didn't work out, then I'd change strategies. And if that didn't work out, I'd change. I'd continue changing. You can't do that. The reason you can't do that is because each strategy has a win rate, right? Say you trade for 5 times, right? I don't know why I do this box, but there we go. You trade for 5 times. In the 5 times, you actually only end up winning 3 times. From the 2 times, you end up losing. So if you only try a strategy for 2 days and you lose both days, that doesn't mean the strategy is bad. That just means you're impatient. So don't keep switching strategies. The second thing is you guys don't do this. I know it's boring. I know it sounds lame. But guys, you need to analyze your trades. You need to sit there, make a video, take out a fucking notebook, I don't know, Excel, just analyze your trades. Ask yourself, Timmy, why did I enter this trade? Why did I decide to buy on this candle? Why did I decide to sell on this candle? Why did I make that decision? Was it FOMO? Was I too emotional? Was I too scared? What was the reason I made these decisions? And when you understand the mistake you made, try not to make it again. You guys need to analyze this stuff. I know it's boring, but this is the real stuff. And the last thing is psychology. Now, psychology is very vague. It's so many things into one. But some people I find, they trade a good strategy, but emotionally they're super weak. They're super weak. They can't hold the trade for more than 5 minutes. They get nervous. Or maybe they can identify the good trades, but they just can't press buy. Because they're like, fuck, I don't know, I don't want to lose money. Oh, damn it. Okay, it's fine. We'll try again tomorrow. Don't be doing that. Do not be doing that, right? Let's talk about what actually worked for me in the first place. Now, the reason, I'm smiling right now because this was I remember this. This was the first day where I had a really, really big day. And this was back when I used to use interactive brokers and I had 13,000 in my account. That's it. I just had 13 and in one day I made 9,000. So that day was crazy for me. And what I realized was the reason I made that big win was because I fixed my strategy. I was literally flip-flopping strategies every week. I had trigger finger, I had FOMO, I was nervous, I didn't know what I was doing. But when I finally fixed my strategy, that's what worked for me. Right? So from these 3 things, my bottleneck, my weakest point was the strategy. My analysis was fine. I was doing an analysis after every single one of my trades. I still do that to this day. That's one of the reasons I think I'm so good because I still analyze all of my trades. My psychology was pretty good too. I'm pretty good with FOMO. I don't really FOMO into too many trades. But my strategy was lacking, bro. It was cheeks. But when I finally fixed it, I made 9K and I was so happy that day. So that's what worked for me. Now let's explain how you can fix all of these 3 different things. Before that, quick heads up guys, I have my free trading course. It's completely free. It includes a section on scanner. It includes a section on when to enter the stock, when to sell. There's so much more inside. It explains my exact strategy in depth. So if you want to get it, click the first link in the description. Again, it's completely for free. I think it will help a lot of you guys out. Go check that out. Now, let's talk about the first reason, right? So like I said, the first reason that you're unprofitable might be that your strategy is ass. Straight up, it's just ass. Maybe it's a bad strategy that doesn't work. And you know what? I used to literally go to YouTube and search up trading view strategy. Literally, think of it. YouTube, trading view strategy. And the guys would be like, okay guys, you want to search up indicator and you want to put this indicator and this indicator and this indicator. And when this indicator goes above this indicator, and this indicator goes below this one, and it's a full moon outside, then you enter. Like, it was just garbage stuff. Terrible stuff. Don't be doing that. You need a proper strategy. And again, if you want to learn a proper strategy, check out the free course. The second thing is, it might be way too complex. I hear people say all these terms like fair value gap, inverse pendant, head and shoulders, and like, I just look at them and I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, honestly, do you understand what you're doing? Like, honestly, right? Honestly, you're gonna say, oh yeah, of course I understand what I'm doing. But if I genuinely asked you, what are you doing? You would have no idea. And that's completely fine. Your goal is to make money. It's not to trade a really complex strategy so you can look super cool in front of your friends. That's not the goal here. The goal is to make money. So stop trading super complex strategies if it's not going to make you money. Trade simple strategies. My strategy is literally so simple. Sometimes I feel like overcomplicating it. So people think it's like, oh wow, this is a complex strategy. It's so fucking simple, guys. Genuine, right? And the third thing is, it might take too long. So you might be trading for 4, 5, 6 hours a day. Guys, stop. The entire point of trading is so that you can trade for like an hour, maybe 30 minutes, and then move on with your day. That's why we love trading. That's why we trade. We don't trade so we can sit in front of the screen for like 8 hours a day. That's terrible. So if your strategy is bad, find a good strategy to trade. Second reason, it takes too long, right? You don't do any analysis. You don't check why you're not making any money. You don't look at the data. You have zero free time. You have zero motivation. It's just, guys, don't do this, right? Figure out a strategy that's simple. The one I trade for like 30 minutes a day. Like, think of it. I just trade 30 minutes a day. It's such a simple system. Like, it doesn't need to be 4 hours long. Your eyes are sore. You know, you're skipping meals. You're up till 3 a.m. It does not need to be like that, guys. Really. And again, you need to be consistent. All this sounds very cliche, but it's so true. You need to be consistent, guys. And the third reason could be your psychology. Maybe you have FOMO, right? Maybe you see a stock going up and you're like, fuck, I need to buy. And you always end up buying over here. And as soon as you buy, stock dumps. FOMO is super avoidable. It's a skill. It's genuinely a skill. Don't think that like, oh, I have FOMO, that means it's going to be with me forever. That's not the way it works. You can reduce your FOMO. You can literally take it all away, right? There's levels to this, right? Maybe you have terrible nerves. Terrible. Like, you enter a stock, it's going up, it dips for a little bit, you're like, oh shit, I should get out. And then you miss the entire move. Like, if you have terrible nerves, this is a problem. Like, identify that. What is your bottleneck? Identify it. So let's talk about how to fix them and actually become profitable, right? The first thing you have to do is you have to figure out what mistake you're making. Is your strategy bad? Is the duration bad? Are you trading forever? Are you doing no analysis? Or is it your psychology? What's the thing that's holding you back? Like I said, for me, it was my strategy. My strategy was terrible. When I fixed it, I became profitable. For you, it could be maybe your psychology. Maybe you're too emotional. Figure out what that one thing is, because I can't tell you what it is, right? You know what it is way better than me. Figure that out and then watch this. So if it's your strategy that's terrible, then try my strategy out. And this is exactly what I do. You can watch some of my videos. It explains it in depth. You can watch the course, etc. Basically, find stocks using the gap scanner, right? There's new stocks every day on the gap scanner. Focus on just 1 or 2 of them. Don't focus on 5, 6, 7 at a time. Focus on just 1, maybe 2 of them. And then you wait for this chart pattern. I have it underlined because it's that important, guys. Bull flag, right? It looks something like this. Focus on that chart pattern. Master it. Literally master it. Trade it in real time and then sell. Like, that's the entire strategy in a nutshell, right? Now, let's say that's not your problem. Let's say your problem is that you're trading for way too long, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. You're bored out of your mind. Maybe you're not analyzing your trades. If that's you, the first thing you have to do is to stop, right? Trade what actually suits you. Like, let's say you for some reason are trading like the Hong Kong Open or like the UK Open, but for you it's like 4 a.m. Don't do that. Why are you awake at 4 a.m., bro? Go to sleep. Like, what are you doing? Like, trade what suits you. Don't trade what suits everyone else. Trade what suits you. In my case, stocks is what suits me. For me, it's a good time of the day. I trade for 30 minutes and that's it. Because stocks is perfectly suited for me. Figure out what suits you, right? And the third thing is, trading is supposed to be flexible. Like, if it's taking you 5, 6, 7 hours to make trades and go back and forth and this and that, Don't be doing that. Figure out a simple strategy that takes like 30 minutes and just proceed to trade that. And the last thing, and I'll spend some time on this, is psychology. The absolute best way to fix your psychology is this right over here. It's the paper trade. This is the GOAT for a fucking reason, guys. Paper trading is so overpowered. The thing is, when you're paper trading, you're seeing setups happen in real time. And then when you see setups happen in real time, that's when you actually train your brain. I know when you do your back tests, I know you stay awake all night doing your back tests. I know that. When you stay up all night doing your back test, everything looks so effortless. It's so easy. Yeah, this stock was over here. I should just buy over here and then just squeeze it up and I sell and make $1 million. It's so fucking easy. But when you actually execute it in reality, you end up buying over here and you end up selling over here. Because reality is totally different to the past. The past is so easy to look at. Be like, yeah, I would have bought here. I would have sold here. That's not the way to do it. You have to paper trade, right? Stop trading with proper money. Paper trade for a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month. Literally spend a month if you have to paper trade, right? Fix your psychology. And it also fixes your trigger finger. There'll be so many times, this was like years ago I had this issue, where I'd see a setup in front of me and I'd want to enter so bad, but like literally my finger would not click the mouse button. Because I was nervous. I was like, no, I don't want to lose money. I don't know. And it would go up without me. And then what does that lead to? Emotional trading. More FOMO. It's just terrible. So if you paper trade and you see a setup, you're like, fuck it, let's enter the setup. I don't have anything to lose anyway. Enter the setup. It goes up. You sell. You make money. You're like, wow, okay. So then your confidence builds. You have less FOMO. You're less emotional. So focus on paper trading genuinely. The next thing is you have to analyze stuff and write it down. Figure out what your weaknesses are, guys. Every trader has a different weakness. My weaknesses are completely different from your weaknesses. Some of you guys might be facing psychology. Some of you guys might be facing FOMO. Some of you guys are like facing different problems. Figure out what your problem is, write it down, and try to fix it. Make a mental note. Okay, I've noticed that my main issue is that I always struggle with FOMO. I always just enter random setups. So let me paper trade for a little bit to improve my FOMO, and then let's move on. Right? And again, if you are struggling with FOMO, this is the phrase we have on this channel. I should like fucking copyright this phrase. It's so fucking clean. It's always remember, there will always be another setup. Remember that. There's always going to be another setup. If you miss the one setup today, it doesn't matter. Right? Tomorrow there'll be another one. If you miss that one too, tomorrow there'll be another one. That's the entire idea. Don't feel like this is the last setup on earth. I need to enter. That's never gonna work. Okay? So be more patient. Paper trade if you have to. And that's the way you fix your psychology. Now, if you guys want to learn the strategy and just talk to other successful traders, you should definitely check out the community. You can see people are making hundreds of dollars every single day trading the exact same strategy that I teach you inside. You also get access to the watch list. So this is where every single day, you can see every single day, I'm telling you the exact stock to focus on and important levels to focus on. You also get live movers, right? So even more stocks to focus on, even more important levels every single day. In the community, you also get all of my live trades. So every time I take a trade, no matter if it's a win or a loss, whatever, I always post it so you can see exactly where I enter and when I exit. So to join the community, guys, email me at thedrakoroom@gmail.com and I'll try to get you a spot inside. The price is being raised every 10 members. So if you want to lock in your price, email me as soon as possible. Click the video that just popped up to see why my best trading strategy just lost me $5,000. It's a pretty interesting video. Go check that out. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video.